My name is Michael Bernstein, and for the last 2 weeks, I look like I just woke up. I have no idea why, but I have this weird eye condition for the last couple of weeks, and I just look super weird, and that's that. However, I actually decided to make this video because I think it's very urgent, okay? I've had a lot of calls where I see people who are in a job which they don't want to do. They want to do dropshipping and have their own business. However, they never get started. And they constantly tell themselves that right now I need to prepare. Right now I need to just think and analyze and look at everything and do this and that, but they never really get started. And this process actually goes on for years. You would be shocked if you knew how many people know about dropshipping for like 2 years, know about the business model, know that it works, and see people that actually make it work but never actually test their first product. That's insane. It's crazy to me that this actually exists. However, it's just reality. And the problem is that most people are kind of comfortable in a situation which is not the greatest, but also not the worst. If you have a job which you don't like that much, but you get money for it and it's like, it's whatever, you basically don't have this sense of urgency that there's need to change, okay? And this need to change only comes from a super bad situation or something really, really bad happening. And most people don't actually get started to do shit before bad shit happens. And that's a problem. Because you cannot let external things dictate your life and only wait for this terrible situation till you even get started, okay? You need to understand that right now is the best time to start always. I don't care whatever you tell me, you have a few hours per day to actually work on this, okay? You wake up earlier, get off Instagram, do whatever, but you have time, okay? And trust me, dropshipping is not gonna get easier over the next 3 years. For sure, it's gonna get way harder to get into dropshipping as a beginner. And there's gonna be less and less successful beginners who actually make dropshipping work in the long term. And only the people who already know what they're doing will be the successful ones, okay? So in a few years, we cannot guarantee that a beginner just can start out with a few $1,000s in the bank account and actually be able to be profitable. I don't know if that's actually still gonna be the case. Right now, it actually is possible. And 2 years ago, it was even easier, okay? And it's just getting worse and worse and worse. And it's a terrible thing that most people are just in this loophole where they cannot get out because they go to work, because they're kind of tired after the work and they don't really want to do anything else, they just want to chill, they don't get things done for dropshipping, when in reality, dropshipping would get them out of this situation, okay? So one advice I would give you is try to do dropshipping before your work. Okay, I know this might sound rough and I don't want to be the guy who's going to tell you, okay, wake up at 4 a.m. or whatever. However, I've seen that the first thing you do in your day is the most productive. And normally in a regular day-to-day life, that's going to be your job. And that's why job starts in the morning, because they understand that the first thing that you're going to do, you're actually going to do that good. And after the job, you're done, okay? And you don't want that. You need to be really focused when you do the work for dropshipping. And ideally, you do that before your work, okay? If you can, and you have a job which you don't really are attached to and you don't earn a crazy amount of money, and it's basically something that you can replace, I would rather prefer to have a job like that which starts later than earlier, okay? So if you can find a job which starts at like 1 p.m. or even like some night jobs, if you, I don't know, work in a bar or in a club or whatever, and make the same amount of money you were doing with your current job, number one, maybe it's actually going to be more fun, and number two, it's actually going to allow you to do dropshipping as the first thing in the day, okay? But however you do it, it doesn't matter if you do it in the morning or in the evening or whenever you do it, you need to start. And you need to start as soon as possible, because you watching this video right now is just a waste of your time. You're not starting, you're not doing dropshipping, you think about starting, but you don't, and right now, this is entertainment for you. So like watching this video, you're not educating yourself, you're just chilling on YouTube on your bed and thinking about your dream life, what you're gonna get when you actually start, but you don't start. And it's so crazy that the first step, basically getting started, is such a big part of the whole process. Like just starting with everything and testing a few products, that just puts you above everybody else in the dropshipping community. It's crazy. And then when you start, the next step is actually going to be optimizing everything and doing everything perfect. Okay? But I know that it's very hard to start by yourself. And I also understand that you can feel very, very lost when you get started. Number one, because you don't know any other people who are doing dropshipping actively right now, just from YouTube maybe, but not personally. Number two is you feel lost because you don't know what the first steps are. You understand that you need to test a product. You understand that you need to find one and build the store and make the ads and run Facebook ads. But how? Like, what's a good product? Can I actually be sure that the thing I'm testing is something good, or I'm just wasting my money here? So how can I start? So trust me, I get that, and I've been in this situation. And the best thing you can do is be in a community of people who actually are doing dropshipping actively and have a person who's gonna guide you through what you need to do, okay? And this is exactly what we created in our program. We basically have me constantly having calls with you weekly, like multiple times a week, and look at your to-do lists. Look at the things you did in the last couple of days, and I'm constantly gonna call you out on bullshit if I see you're slacking. So if I see you basically are on the same position as like 3 days ago, I'm gonna tell you, hey bro, like, what's going on here? And just by me doing that, you're actually gonna get shit done. And on top of that, the main thing of the program is gonna be me telling you what to do, okay? I'm just gonna tell you exactly what the first, second, third, and fourth steps are just to get started, and then how to test, how to optimize, how to scale, how to brand, how to go through the whole process. So if you're interested in that, click the link below, sign up for a free consultation session with me personally. And if you actually have any questions about the program or generally dropshipping, you can also DM me on my Instagram account. I just started a new one. So you can DM me there and yeah, talk to you there.